Imagine an environment so hostile, so black, that light itself refuses to enter. Down here, things don't just grow. They mutate into absolute nightmares. Creatures the size of a city bus, watching you from the dark. Welcome to the world of the deep-sea giants. To survive in the abyss, you can't play by regular biological rules. Take the giant squid. It doesn't just have a massive body. It runs on 3 separate hearts, pumping blue blood through the freezing dark. And its brain? It's shaped like a donut, wrapped entirely around its own esophagus. Every time it swallows prey, its food passes directly through its mind. But if you think the giant squid is terrifying, its cousin, the colossal squid, carries tentacles armed with razor-sharp, swiveling hooks designed to tear flesh. On the ocean floor, things get even stranger. Meet the giant isopod, a massive deep-sea pill bug that can roll into an armored ball to protect itself from predators, before unrolling to scavenge the barren desert of the seafloor. These aren't isolated anomalies. From the colossal squid to prehistoric jellyfish, the deep sea breeds a specialized class of monsters. We know they exist because we find their calling cards: massive, circular suction cup scars burned into the skin of deep-diving sperm whales. The terrifying truth is, we have better maps of the surface of the moon than we do of our own ocean floor. We are completely blind to what floats in the absolute darkness, like bioluminescent jellyfish pulsing with alien light, or the anglerfish, using a glowing, mutated piece of its own spine to lure prey directly into a jaw of transparent needles. Deeper still, the vampire squid deploys pitch-black webbing, flashing bioluminescent spots to disorient its targets. The goblin shark hunts using an electrostatic horn, thrusting its entire jaw forward in a split second to snap up prey. The barrel-eye fish looks directly upward through a completely transparent, fluid-filled head, its glowing green eyes tracking silhouettes against the distant surface. And the frilled shark, a living, prehistoric fossil, navigates the pressure with an eel-like body and rows of backward-facing teeth. Even the seemingly cute Dumbo octopus relies on specialized ear-like fins to hover effortlessly over the crushing abyss. All of them mutated, all of them adapted, all of them thriving in a realm we cannot touch. Because right now, less than 5% of this underwater kingdom has ever been seen by human eyes, leaving 95% of the deepest trenches completely unknown. But occasionally, the titans of the deep collide in apocalyptic warfare. Miles beneath the surface, a brutal, unseen war is raging between the sperm whale and the giant squid. This isn't just a hunt. It's a multi-hour battle of apex predators in total darkness. The whale uses deafening sonic clicks to stun the squid, while the squid wraps its massive tentacles around the whale's head, digging its sharp sucker rims deep into the mammal's skin to suffocating effect. In the chaos, limbs are severed, flesh is torn. The whale must eventually retreat to the surface for air, leaving a trail of biological debris in its wake. It is a relentless cycle of predator versus predator, where a single mistake means death. But down here, death is not the end. It is a lifeline. When a whale finally dies, its massive body sinks miles down to the barren seafloor in an event scientists call a whale fall. Within hours, the carcass is detected. Hundreds of hagfish and scavengers descend upon the remains in a chaotic, blind-feeding frenzy, tearing away at the skin and blubber. It takes decades for the flesh to disappear, but even 50 years later, the massive skeleton remains, transforming the barren desert into a thriving reef. A single whale fall can sustain an entire ecosystem of unique deep-sea life for over a century. From brutal combat to a life-giving oasis, the circle of life in the abyss is unlike anything on land. To understand how these giants exist, we have to look at the geometry of depth. As you drop past 1,000 meters, the sunlight vanishes completely. At 3,000, the temperature plummets to near freezing. By the time you reach the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the pressure is enough to crush a steel submarine like a soda can. Down here, in the deepest canyons on Earth, the rules of biology are entirely rewritten. In this pitch-black void, ghost-like silhouettes drift by, creatures we have never classified, sporting bioluminescent patterns that resemble alien code. When our robotic submersibles shine their spotlights into the dark, we catch fleeting glimpses of massive, reflective eyes staring back at us before disappearing into the gloom. This is the giant red zone. The vast majority of our planet's oceans remain completely unmapped, leaving a massive blank space on our world map. We have only managed to scratch the surface of a few tiny patches. Yet, even around toxic hydrothermal vents, spewing superheated mineral-rich water, we find life. Towering tube worms and blind shrimp thrive in conditions that should be completely impossible. They don't need the sun. They don't need plants. They feed entirely on chemicals from the Earth's crust, proving that wherever there is total darkness, life will always find a way to conquer it. So, why do these creatures get so unnaturally massive? On land, animals are limited by gravity and food supply. But in the deep ocean, a strange evolutionary phenomenon takes over: deep-sea gigantism. The extreme cold of the deep water slows down an animal's cellular processes. This radically delays their sexual maturity, meaning they have to survive for a very long time before they can reproduce. Because of this, their metabolism slows down to an absolute crawl. Their internal clock ticks at a fraction of the speed of shallow water species. Take a shallow water squid, which grows quickly and dies young. A deep-sea squid does the exact opposite, growing slowly, continuously, over a massive lifespan. In an environment where meals are rare and separated by months, being large is a massive advantage. It allows animals to travel vast distances on minimal energy and effectively eliminates smaller predators from treating them as prey. When you combine a slow metabolism with a massive lifespan, you get creatures that grow up to 700 times heavier than their shallow water counterparts. Every link in the deep-sea food chain is optimized for extreme efficiency, connecting creatures through a network of minimal energy expenditure. A journey that takes a regular animal 1 year to grow can take a deep-sea giant nearly a century. They are quite literally built to outlast time itself. But of all the giants discovered, none caught the internet's attention quite like this one. Meet Bathynomus vaderi, a newly discovered species of giant isopod named explicitly after Darth Vader because of its striking, armored helmet-like head. The resemblance is undeniable. The dark, sleek lines of its carapace look like they were designed straight out of science fiction. Like other isopods, it spends its days scavenging the seafloor, rolling into a defensive ball whenever danger approaches. But its bizarre, cinematic appearance quickly turned it into a viral sensation. It sparked a wave of internet memes, trending Twitter threads, and even custom fan-made crochet patterns, turning a deep-sea scavenger into an overnight celebrity. But beyond the memes, the discovery was a massive deal for marine biologists, who pulled the creature up during a routine deep-sea research expedition. Up close, its massive compound eyes reveal an intricate, alien texture designed to amplify the faintest traces of light. And the craziest part? Scientists weren't even looking for it. It was found entirely by accident, proving that the ocean is still holding on to its secrets.